What's up, Fly Crew? I'm coming at you with another video, and then today's video is going to be a story time on how I broke my finger. I broke my index finger. You know, as you can see, it's not straight like it's supposed to be, but we're going to get into that. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you will not miss when I upload. And don't forget, I upload every week, so turn on your post notifications so you will not miss it. And don't forget to tell your friends, you know, about the channel. Let's get straight into it. The story basically starts when I'm playing basketball back in high school. I think, don't mind the light. My light is going out in my room. But I'm playing basketball in high school. I think like we were a little far away from, you know, our school, because I remember my mom had to drive like pretty far. But let's get back on topic. So I'm playing basketball in high school. You know, the school that we're playing, we're at their home school. So basically what happened was, you know, I'm going crazy. I'm trying to steal the ball from this girl, and mind you, the ball, when I was trying to steal it, the ball said this is the ball and this is my finger. The ball like that to my finger, so it went like it was pushing it in. And mind you, I'm struggling trying to get the ball from the other girl, and she's basically tussling with me trying to get the ball. So somehow the ball goes out of bounds, and you know, I'm not really thinking about the impact that my finger had, because in practice, you know, I've hit the ball with my finger plenty of times and it has never like did anything. But I guess because not only was it a big impact, but I was tussling trying to get the ball from the girl. So I guess with all that mixed together, I finally look at my finger while I'm still on the court. I finally look at my finger. The game's still going on. I finally look at my finger. And when I tell you my finger was like that, like it was crazy. It was crazy. Like I had never seen nothing like that. I wasn't even in shock. I just didn't know what was going on. So I'm, you know, showing my coach, and she's like, ugh. And I'm not knowing like my finger is broke. So she's, you know, taking me out of the game, whatever. And we go downstairs to the trainer, because the trainer wants to put my finger back in place. And I'm like, I don't really know if I want to do that right now with you. So they called my mom and asked, basically because, you know, I was still underage, so they got to get my mom's consent. So they called my mom and asked, you know, can they put my finger back in place? First they called and told her, you know, what happened, and then they said, can they put my finger back in place? She said yeah. But ultimately I came to a decision myself. I did not want to allow them to put my finger back in place. And all around, that was a good decision, and you guys are going to know why in a second. But I did not allow them to put my finger back in place, and I just went back upstairs with my coach. You know, we was talking, and I waited on the bench with the team, and you know, I waited till my parents got there, and then I had to go to the hospital. And when I got outside of that gym, I kid you not, when I got outside of that gym, oh my god, I don't know what it was, but the air, because it was so windy, like the wind, the air, all that, oh my god, it started hurting so bad. As soon as I felt that, it started hurting so bad. And I'm like, bro, like, it wasn't even feeling like this, like, when it just happened. Like, I was chilling. But when I got outside, that pain was terrible. It was terrible. So, I'm going through it. I'm in pain. We still got a long drive to the hospital because we're far out. We're not, you know, anywhere close to where my school was at. So, we gotta drive. I gotta wait. I gotta be in pain. So, I'm in pain. We finally get there to the hospital. And, you know, we go through the whole process with the triage and all that other stuff, checking into emergency, all that. And I'm waiting, still in pain, by the way. Throughout all this, I am still in pain. So, I'm waiting, and basically, you know, finally get back there, finally get in the back. They, you know, say that not only is my finger broke, but my finger is dislocated. And apparently it was broke and dislocated in multiple spots. So, and don't mind my light again. So, I'm going back to, you know, the trainer and him wanting to put my finger back in place. Later on, you know, down the line, my coach actually told me, it was good that you didn't let him put it back in place because it would have been extremely painful. And I just thank God that I did not allow him to put it back in place, because it probably would have caused more damage. That's crazy. But yeah, they said my finger was broken and dislocated and in multiple places, and basically, you know, they gave me, I think it was, what was it, Novocaine. They shot me in my finger over here, these two spots, with Novocaine, so that they can put it back in place. And I felt it, but it wasn't, you know, it wasn't hurting because of the Novocaine. The Novocaine numbs the pain. Like, it numbs it, like, you can feel it, but it's not gonna hurt. So I felt them put it back in place. Then they wrapped it up, and, you know, they put the little ace bandage and all that on it. And then what happened? I went home, and they said I had to do like physical therapy and stuff. So I went home, you know, I guess like, I think it was like a week, or maybe a week later, I was doing physical therapy. And I was basically, she was trying to work out my finger because it wasn't able to like bend like it needed to. So she was trying to work out my finger and put in, I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a machine that is extremely hot, and you put your finger in it. You put your finger or your hand or whatever you need to work out, you put it in the machine, and your finger come out with like this type of like clay stuff on it, and then it keeps the heat in it. So basically, you put your finger or your hand or whatever in there, it comes out with the clay stuff, and you keep that on there for, I think, about maybe like 10 minutes or however long she says, and then peels it off. And you know, you try to work on your finger, and whatever's bothering you, you try to work on that, try to move it. And she even gave me like boatloads of exercises, like it was like rigged up stuff, like stuff that it was like attached to my finger, and it was like a string and some more stuff to where it's like it would be like this, so I would be able to like bend it. and at least work on bending it. And so, mind you, while this going on, I'm constantly telling her, like, I feel like it's something right here. Like, I feel like it's something blocking me from actually being able to really bend my finger. So, you know, she's not listening. We're going through the whole process, physical therapy, and so she says basically she doesn't know why, you know, it's taking this long, or like why I'm not able to bend how I'm supposed to bend. And you know, they did at the hospital, they did a x-ray or whatever. It didn't show anything was there like stopping me from being able to bend my finger, but we did another x-ray and it showed that it was something blocking right here. It was something blocking my finger from, you know, being able to move, because they didn't want to do surgery. When all this first happened, they didn't want to do surgery because they felt like it was going to affect me more, and the scar tissue was going to, you know, build up, and I wasn't going to be able to bend it like I'm supposed to bend it. So, you know, they find out that it's something blocking me from bending my finger. And at this point, I got to do surgery. There's no other thing that I can do. I got to do surgery if I want to be able to bend my finger how I'm supposed to bend my finger. So they scheduled a surgery, and mind you, I was going through physical therapy for I think like a couple months before they was like, okay, we're gonna do this x-ray, boom boom boom, you're gonna do surgery. That was like a couple months. So if they would have just listened to me in the beginning, we would already been done with this process. But they didn't. So like, okay, gotta do surgery, whatever. They scheduled the surgery. Gotta get up stupid early, like hecka early. Mind you, I don't like getting up early. Like, I had to get up early for school, like 6 in the morning. That's terrible. I'm not a morning person at all. But I had to get up early for surgery, and you know, we check in, we check in, and they tell me everything, what could go wrong, all that other stuff. They put me under, you know, the little stuff that make you go to sleep. Mind you, I'm talking to them while, you know, they putting me under the little sedation or whatever. I'm talking to them, I'm like, I don't think this is working. And they was like, yeah, it's working. And then I literally don't remember nothing after that. Obviously I went to sleep. I was knocked. But I came out, surgery, and they had me in this little room or whatever. And, you know, I had stitches. Sorry about the light, guys. I had stitches in my finger, and, you know, I think you guys still can see the, you know, I had stitches going like that. And it was like a little ball type of thing right here. So it was like holding it together, holding the stitches together and stuff. But yeah, that's where I had the stitches. You still can kind of see it, but it's gotten a lot better than when I first had the surgery. It was a lot darker than what it is now. But I had the surgery, you know, all my family come and visit me, all that stuff. I was in the hospital, I think like for a couple days. Yeah, I think I was in the hospital for a couple days. But I get out the hospital, you know, I think it was like the next week or the week after or something like that. Went back to physical therapy, and we're still trying to work on, you know, moving it, getting it bending, and still doing the little heat thing. And you know, I got it bending, I think it was in the 90s. It was in the 90s. She wanted me to get to like, I think like 99 or like 100, but I don't think I even got that far, because my finger, and that's what was another problem that I was concerned about. Like, my finger, I have to force it to even look like it's straight. Like, it's still not straight. If you guys see it and really pay attention to it, it's still not straight. This is literally me holding my finger relaxed without putting force to it, and this is me putting force to my finger. That is crazy. My finger is still like that to this day. That's crazy. But yeah, I can't straighten my finger all the way. I can't bend my finger, you know, all the way. I can't bend it all the way. Even doing that is hurting. You know how you can do all this to your finger and do all that and make it go like that? I can't do that with this finger. It's crazy. Like, even in like the winter, like it's cold right now, my finger be in pain. And that's not even the first injury that I done had playing basketball. But I done had, like, I hurt my elbow. This elbow, mind you, I'm right-handed. I broke my finger, hurt my elbow. I had to wear a cast. Freaking had, this light is crazy. I had concussions, man. Basketball was crazy. Basketball was fun. Basketball is still to this day my passion. Besides, you know, sneakers and clothes and all that, basketball is still my passion. You know, I still have a love for basketball. I guess that's the end of this story. If you guys want any more stories like this, if you guys want, you know, any more story times, any more sneaker videos, any more basketball related videos, any more high school related videos, challenges, pranks, reactions, whatever it is, a vlog, whatever it is, let me know down in the comment section what you guys want to see from me next. And that is the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you will not miss when I upload. I upload every week, so turn on your post notifications so you will not miss it. Don't forget to tell your friends about this channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, Fly Crew.